much love and wholeness to you. I'm Rahzier. This is the path of a wise one. We're back. The Santa Rosa Trail. So we're just gonna chill today. I'm not really feeling my best physically because I didn't really sleep. I slept worse than usual last night. So just gonna come out here, recharge, and just recharge, gain more clarity, and just make some decisions moving forward for myself personally and what you guys will see on the channel. So stay tuned. Let's get to this vlog. Alright, so chilling here, Santa Rosa Valley, right on the water. And I'm just doing some deep soul reflection, some meditating. And something that's come up to me is, like, we all have something within us that we genuinely want to do, that we have the genuine desire to do. And for me, that is having homes and also businesses in different parts of the world, different regions of the world, so that not only am I just able to travel throughout different parts of the world, but also I'm able to help and give back to those different parts of the world as well. So that's what I'm really focused on doing. That's what I'm focused on building. And just real quick, I gotta make this quick because my phone is almost out of battery. I gotta get home and charge it, but I just wanted to express this real quick because we all have that thing within us that we genuinely have the desire to do, that our soul is calling for us to do. But living in this society, living in this physical matrix where, we gotta, I want to dispel that paradigm, but the paradigm of we gotta work to live, you gotta work if you gotta eat. So we're living in this society where that is normalized, and that really shouldn't be normalized, but I'm not gonna go off on that tangent. But we live in this society where it's normalized. And I wanna see a world where everyone is able to actually genuinely do what they wanna do. Not just on an ego level, not just on a physical desire level, on a soul level, where you really feel in your heart and your soul of what you came here to do, what you came to this earth, this earthly realm to do. I want to see that because for me, it's being able to travel and being able to establish businesses and homes in different parts of the world, different regions of the world, and helping everyone who I come across, sharing my gifts with everyone who I come across. And other people will maybe just be simply, they want to buy a boat and sail the world and see the world from the ocean, see the world from the point of view of being a sailor. For other people, it may be they want to be a pilot, but they don't want to fly commercial. They want to fly their own plane so that they can fly and see everything that they want to see. I want to see a world where we're all able to do what our sole purpose is. And I know that world is possible. I don't know how it's going to come to fruition, but that is something that I know that I came here to establish. So I just wanted to share that because I'm about to go home and I'm about to continue this vlog actually tomorrow. So yeah, we're gonna continue this, but I just wanted to share that real quick with the little bit of battery life that I have left. But that's possible. And if we all collectively choose that within ourselves on an individual level, if we choose that for ourselves and we figure out a way, we learn the way forward, we learn our path forward, meaning the divine path that has been bestowed within you. If you learn that, then one by one, piece by piece, it's all going to come together where we all collectively create that world for ourselves. Because anything is possible in this world. It doesn't have to be a hell, like a hell state. It doesn't have to be, struggle to survive and everything. It doesn't have to be that. We have all the resources that we need. We have an abundance of resources for everything. The only thing that gets in the way of that is greed. And it's not money, it's greed that gets in the way of that. People that want all the money for themselves. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. And hopefully this inspires you to really take steps forward with doing what it is that you know in your soul, in your heart and your soul, that you came here to do. Maybe you've been putting it off. Maybe you're afraid of taking those steps, but no matter what, you came here to do just that. You came here to do just that. So I'm just letting you know it's time to do it. All right, so I'm picking this vlog up a few days later. You can probably tell by the facial hair, but yeah, I have not been feeling good the past few days, and partially because it's still really hot, but also lack of rest and everything. That's just like all contributing factors. But I've also been doing a lot of just reconstruction within my life, just rethinking everything. Like the last title of my video, I'm literally rethinking everything. So the goals are still the same, as in going to Thailand, going to Bali, and traveling the world. But how I'm going about getting there, that's what's changing. I'm not exactly sure how I'm doing it yet, but I'm making some progress with figuring out the path. So I'm headed to my grandparents' house right now. And I keep saying my grandparents' house, even though, technically now it's only my grandmother that's still remaining here. But yeah, for me, it'll always be my grandparents' house. But heading over there to meet with my mom and my uncle to discuss some business stuff, because I have some things planned that I'm working on that will potentially secure me some more income so that I can have more freedom to travel and work from wherever I'm at. So I'm gonna head over there right now, and then after that I might be going to Seabridge, so just to escape the heat, because man, it is blazing out here. And it's only about 84, but sitting in the sun, sitting inside with no AC and barely a fan, it's tough, man. I mean, you can probably see how much I'm sweating right now just sitting in my car. So I like to look at it on a positive note, as I'm preparing myself for Bali and Thailand, where it's gonna be hot and humid. So at least I know there, though, most places will have AC, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, let's get over to my grandparents' house. I'm gonna update y'all. Might be able to film a little bit when I'm there. I don't know if they'll be, like okay with being on camera or anything, but I'm gonna update y'all regardless. So let's get on over there, and I'll see y'all soon. Some nice watermelon juice by the golf course. Just got to Seabridge, gonna stay here for a little while. Go here, right by the rocks, by the water. As you can see, all these houses just right on the harbor. Boats and everything. So yeah, as I'm walking, I'm just gonna talk a little bit, but I'm noticing that I just, like, the energy that I'm in right now, I don't really want to be around a lot of people. I just had the meeting with my grandparents, no, not my grandparents. Just had the meeting with my mom and my uncle, and it went pretty well. I'll talk about that more a little bit later in the vlog, but just kind of where I'm at right now. Just want to be like by myself in solitude, but also like where I'm at right now, by water. So yeah, where I'm at right now is just, well, physically I'm at a place called Seabridge. It's like a neighborhood right on the harbor, but it's just that how I'm feeling emotionally right now is not really the best state that I've been in. I just want to like just be by myself in solitude, like I keep saying, and it's difficult to put into words right now how I feel, because like everything is coming up all at once. I'm gonna keep walking for a little bit, and I'm gonna Let's see if the words come to me. Check out this nice classic whip right here. It's an old Buick. It's nice. Yeah, look at all this beauty right here. There's some over there. These crabs are everywhere. Alright, so here we go. Let's recount them. So you got a few down here. You got 1, is that 2, 3, looks like 4, and then you got 5, 6, 7, and then you got, where are they at? 8, 9. Any more in here? No. You got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You know what? And I missed a few down here. So that's 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh no, I already counted that one. It's about 16. About 16. People out in their boats and stuff. These are rented right here, I'm pretty sure. Man, it looks so fun. You got one way off out there in the distance. I'd love to come out here and do that one day. Get that big boat all the way out there. They over there parallel parking that thing. Must take some serious skill. Yeah, man, if you couldn't tell, this vlog has been pretty difficult for me to film because of like so many heavy emotions that I'm working through right now. It's that same or similar feeling of like I'm not doing enough, but at the same time I can't do too much right now because like today I woke up so extremely drained. It's just like I woke up and I let myself sleep in, but it just felt like no matter how much I rest, or at least I try to rest, no amount of rest is enough. And it felt like back when I was dealing with depression years ago, of like no matter what I do, it's just like it's never enough. And I don't want to claim depression right now, but it's kind of how it feels. This feels like very tough to just get any sort of like real footing in life. And like no matter what I try to do, no matter how much I do, it just feels like it's not enough. And what I keep feeling in my spirit is that it's because I'm doing a lot, but in the wrong area, in the wrong place, in the wrong physical environment. And the kind of like the catch-22, I think I'm using that correctly, is no matter what I do here, it just feels like it's not enough, but at the same time, it's like I can't do enough to actually leave, but what I need to do is leave. So it's like the more I do, the more I tire myself out, the more I drain myself, but at the same time, I know that I need to get out of here. So the trick is, how do I actually get out of here? How do I get to Thailand? How do I get to Bali? Like I mentioned before, selling my car, and you know, there's hurdles with that, but man, it's just like it's a difficult situation of I know I'm not supposed to be here, but no matter what I do, I can't get out of here. That's kind of what it feels like. And it's just so much coming up within me right now of like questions of like my manhood, like wishing I had my divine partner, my wife, like wishing that I had, you know, more of a stable financial foundation growing up to where I actually have, you know, a savings right now. Like just all kinds of stuff coming up that I know it's not helping me in the moment, but it just feels like every single one of my desires right now for a better life is just surfacing all at once. And I'm doing the best I can right now. I'm doing the best I can. And I know it's not good for me to like get down on myself and everything, but right now I really feel almost helpless. Like, it feels like I want help, I need help, but something is like blocking it, and I don't know what it is. So like today with at my grandparents' house, meeting with my mom and my uncle, it went pretty well. Like, they're both, my mom is more optimistic, my uncle is more like analytical, of like not being pessimistic, but like considering all possibilities. And like one of the main things he brought up was like family businesses not succeeding. And I know, like, he even said that he's not trying to be pessimistic or anything, just being, like, realistic. But at the same time, it's like I see that they're not, well, him specifically, my uncle specifically, he's not seeing it the same way that I'm seeing it. And it's tough to actually convey what I'm actually seeing, even though like I was clear as day. I was, like, I was opening myself up to be very understanding. And it just feels like one of those wounds that's like kind of like opening up again, of like, well, if you guys don't see it my way, then I'm gonna just go do it my way, by myself, and I'm just gonna do everything by myself. And I was having a conversation with one of my best friends, Sarah. We were talking about those childhood wounds that our parents and just other adult figures, but mainly our parents, caused in our lives growing up. And I felt that come into play, not from my mom in that situation, but from my uncle, of like, well, if you don't see it this way and you're not on board with it right now, I'm just gonna do it my way. I'm just gonna start it anyways. I'm just gonna do it. So I'm working through that right now. And it also is tough because the financial position that I'm in right now. The financial position being that it's still, like, it has been a struggle to pay rent recently. And knowing that, like, I don't need, like, I need to be elsewhere. I need to be traveling the world. I need to be traveling, learning more myself, healing, doing everything that I need to do. And here isn't the place for me to do it. My soul, my spirit, every aspect of my being, even physically with how tired I've been, everything is telling me that I'm not supposed to be here right now, but I'm here. So it's like, how do I get out of here? And I got a few more emails from jobs getting back to me saying, we appreciate your application, but we've decided to go with someone else. So it's just like, what do I do? What can I do? I have this idea that I won't disclose right now, but it was what I was discussing with my mom and my uncle. And I just feel this sense of urgency to, like, really get on it, get going right now. But at the same time, I know I can't rush into it. So it's this delicate balance of patience and, like, urgency, because I need money right now. Like, just like, no sugarcoating it. I need money right now. And it's not just to do the things that I want, but it's money to survive. So it just feels like the money's not coming fast enough from, like, my training business. I haven't had any luck with jobs. I even told, it was a moving company. I even told them, like, they asked if I'm available to work and everything. I told them yes. Didn't hear back from them. So it just feels like there's nothing I can do besides rely on myself right now. And it doesn't really feel like that's the answer, because it feels like I'm supposed to be collaborating with my family right now, utilizing all of our collective resources to build a family business that helps not just me, but helps all of us. And I really want to get going on that right now. So it's tough working with other people, because it's like that saying, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. It's just tough sometimes getting people together to actually go far, because you need everybody on the same page, the same wavelength, the same, at least, level of understanding to continue moving forward. and knowing where we're going, knowing where we're getting to. So it's tough. It's tough right now. It just feels like I'm in a spot where I can't really do anything, even though I know there's a way forward. I know there is. I'm not trying to be all down and pessimistic and everything. I'm just expressing how I feel, but also being real, because I know that there's a way forward. It's just a matter of finding it, figuring out what it is. And I mean, this is another reason why my channel is called The Path of the Wise One, because the wise one doesn't travel, just a clear, we call it a straight and narrow, but it's not a straight path. There's many twists, many turns, drops, twists, some loops thrown in there. So it's like there's everything on the path, and it's just a matter of navigating it in a wise way, in a way that uses your heart to lead you, but also your mind to discern of where it actually is that you're going. And that comes with the territory of discerning what people are meant to be in your life, what things are right for you, what jobs, what careers, what decisions are right for you, everything. And it gets to be a lot. But I say all that to say that there's always a way forward. There's always a healthy and good way forward. It may not be clear at first, but that's what I'm uncovering right now. So I'm just going to continue sitting here meditating and then get more clarity with how to move forward. Let's get on out of here. I'm gonna head back to my car right now. So it's a very beautiful day. Sunset is about to be in about maybe 30 minutes or so. I don't know if I'm gonna stay for it, but enjoy this area. I enjoy coming to this area. What's up, little buddy? How you doing? Still, I was low-key scared the heck out of me right now. What's up? Me a classy lady. Oh, why did this truck park so close to me? That's pretty wild. But yeah, I wasn't kidding about that classy lady, because that is a desire that's been coming up very strongly recently within me, is the desire to find my wife, the desire to be with her, be intimate with her. Not just, I'm not talking about just sexually, I'm talking about intellectually, emotionally, spiritually. So that's another thing that's been coming up very strongly within me amongst everything else. The finances, the travel, just everything it feels like it's coming up at once. And I'm like, it's funny because it's not even like a new moon. It's not even a full moon right now. Y'all saw where the moon is at right now. It's a half moon. And usually emotions run more intense during a full moon. But man, the past few days, I've been going through it, man. Been reconstructing my entire life, rethinking everything, and just reassessing my life. Because like one thing that keeps coming up is like in my ego, it's like I'm counting myself as like I'm not enough of a man to like have all the finances and everything that I need to have right now, and like blaming myself for like not being able to get a job and everything. But in my spirit, I know that I'm destined for much more than that, and I'm not even looking down at a job or anything, because I applied to well over 30, if not 40 jobs, and didn't really didn't really have any success with any of them. And it can be very disheartening. And on the surface, it is. That's why I'm feeling honestly like pretty sad right now. Not because I didn't get the job or a job, but because I I feel that there's so much more I can be doing, but I'm not doing it. And it feels like I'm letting myself down. It feels like I'm letting down just all aspects of myself and also my loved ones as well, because my loved ones don't depend on me, but at the same time, we all depend on each other. And if I'm not doing the best that I can, that means that I'm preventing them from doing the best that they can as well. It's like a team, like we're all here together as a team. And if one person is playing at 50% while everyone else is playing at 100%, no matter what, when that ball gets swung to the player that's playing at 50%, the like the saying goes, the weakest link, you're only as strong as your weakest link. So if I'm not at my best, then I know that I'm preventing those around me from being their best. And I know that's not a weight that I should bear. It's just such a, like, I'm so aware of it because I see it in others as well. And I've been like, I've had a lot of solitude throughout my life. And so I grew up not by myself, but being very comfortable within my own solitude. And I've carried that mentality into my adult life, being 30 years old right now. And like I said earlier, the childhood wound of like wanting to distance and disassociate myself from others who aren't on the same page, who aren't, willing to say to who aren't willing to play a role on the team. And I'm just like, screw it. I'm just going to do it myself. Like, if you want to help, cool. But if not, I'm just going to do it myself. And I did that out of spite, but also because I genuinely didn't feel safe or secure working with other people who didn't see things the way that I saw them. And I know I'm aware that nobody can literally see things the same way that you see them. But there is a certain level of understanding that I look for. And if I don't see that level of understanding within them, then it's not that if I don't see it, it's if I don't sense that they are willing to understand. Because there's like, I'm willing to work with anyone as long as they're willing to work, as long as they're willing to understand and actually putting work and effort towards it. That's where I'm at. I'm open to that for sure. So you don't have to understand. You don't have to see things similar to how I see them. You don't have to, as long as you're willing and able to understand and get to a point to where we're able to work together coherently in harmony. That's what I look for. That's what I want. But if I sense that a person isn't willing to do that, that's when I get upset. Not at them, but just upset that it didn't happen. And I'm mad basically at myself for feeling like I didn't express myself well enough, or I didn't do something well enough. I didn't do this good enough. But it's not me. I'm sure there's certain times where it was me, but at the same time, like, I have to just trust that everything is flowing in divine order. And it's been one of the most difficult pills to swallow recently, is trusting that even though I've been at rock bottom and I'm so tired of being at rock bottom, I'm so tired of living the same life, the same days over and over and over again. Like, doing what I can, doing as much as I can every day, and still being in the same spot. It's hard to trust that it's in divine order when I'm feeling so terrible, just being totally honest. But I am still willing to place my trust in the divine, place my trust in God, place my trust in source. I'm willing to do that. Even though it's difficult, I'm willing to do that, and I'm allowing myself to do that. I'm surrendering to the process. I'm no longer trying to force things to happen, trying to figure out ways and paths that aren't there. I have to trust. I have to trust. And just like water, when it flows through a path, let's say like it's water that flows through a place that didn't have water before, and the water is always going to find the path of least resistance, and then through that path of least resistance, it's going to carve out more and more and more of a way forward. That's what I feel like, especially as a Pisces sun sign. That's what I feel like I need to be doing right now. Not be hard-headed and try to, bulldoze my way forward. There's other people that can do that. I'm not really one of those people. Like, for example, like my uncle, he's an Aries, and he's very fiery, but like when he chooses a direction, it's like he's able to blaze a path forward. For me, I don't really blaze a path forward, even though I'm sure that's something that I can learn, but it's not going to be in that fiery way. It's going to be in more of a watery way, where I find the path and then I stay consistent with it, consistent. And I keep going no matter what. I keep going. And through that consistency and diligence and discipline, I am able to forge that path for myself. So it doesn't happen just in a blaze of glory or like some other elemental type of energy. Mine is more of a watery way, where it's slow in the beginning, but the more that I flow, the faster I go. It's like that military saying that I think it goes, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Meaning that if you go slow and smooth in the beginning, you'll get it down after repetition, you'll get it down to where it's not slow anymore because you're smooth. And now that you're smooth, it's fast. You're able to go faster and faster and faster. That's what I feel like I'm getting to with these vlogs. But also it's like, I really want that thing in my life where, and maybe it is these vlogs, but that thing in my life where I'm able to just dedicate everything that I have to it, and just continue day after day after day, chucking away at it, flowing down the path, opening it up more and more wider, and getting deeper into it, and flowing faster and faster and faster, but more smoothly and in harmony. I really want to dedicate myself to something like that in my life. And it, like I said, it could be these vlogs. I'm mainly doing these right now to just, that's cool, a person on a moped. But I'm mainly creating these vlogs as not only an outlet, but also as a way for me to teach and share my wisdom in a more human to human, more one-on-one connection type of way. But like I said before, I do have to acknowledge that this could be a potential income stream for me. And like the main stress that I've been feeling within myself lately has been revolving around finances. And not even just lately, the past few years. It's because, like I said, like I'm tired of living the same life. I'm tired of living the same days over and over and over again, where I wake up, handle what I need to handle in the morning, do what I need to do during the day, work on business, work with clients, and then go home and go to sleep, do the same thing over again. I'm tired of it. I need to change. I need a big breakthrough. I need a very potent breakthrough. I need that. And that's one of the things I was doing off camera over by the water over there. So I was praying for that breakthrough. I was praying for the guidance of my guardian angels, guidance from the archangels, guidance from all benevolent deities, guidance from my spirit guides, guidance from my ancestors, guidance from everyone and everything and every being who was with me and on my side, guidance for the path forward. Because I'm not asking them to do the work for me. I'm asking them to show me the path so that I can walk it, so I can learn what I need to learn on the path. And I know this is part of it right here. It's just, I feel so stuck. I know in reality, I'm not stuck. It's all in my mind. But at the same time, I feel it. Therefore, I know that something within me needs to change. And as soon as I locate whatever that thing is that needs to change, I feel like that's going to be what really sparks the new path forward, that really opens up my eyes to the new path forward. So I'm gonna stop talking for now, but for every one of us that's going through something, I mean, really, we're all going through something, whether it's good or bad, but for those of us who may be down right now, who may be, like just feeling down, feeling low, not really sure where to go, there's always a way forward. Continue and trust that there is a way forward, because as heavy as these emotions feel, we create our reality in every waking moment. And as long as it's not just having a strong mindset, but as long as we're able to navigate our emotions, because our emotions lead us to different aspects of ourselves that need love, that need different things. And so as long as we're able to navigate our emotions well, and we're able to stay mentally balanced, that's when we know we're continuing to move forward, even if it doesn't feel like it. So continue to navigate the emotions that you feel. See in your mind, know in your mind that you're balanced, that you're whole, that you're in harmony. And just as cliche as it may sound, one foot in front of the other, just one foot in front of the other. It's like when you're tired, you're pushing through something, and you know that there's a finish line. It's just that you just got to literally pick up one foot in front of the other and keep going in order to actually get there. No matter how tired you are, you can stop and rest. You can push through the fatigue, whatever it is. You just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other. And that's what I'm reminding myself. No matter how tired I am, even though it is difficult to rest right now, being in the environment that I'm in, I know there's a way out. I know there's a better way. I know there's a way for me to be successful. And that goes for all of us. You watching this, that goes for you too. You are successful as long as you know it in your heart, you know it in your mind. Like, even though for me, I'm feeling these heavy emotions, I know that there's a level of success that I'm getting to. I'm getting to it because it already exists within me. Same thing for you. So whatever that success looks like for you, whatever you define your own success as, see it, feel it, believe it, know it to be true. Know that it is true. So I'm gonna leave it off on that. We're gonna get home. Actually, first we gotta get to the store, but then I'm gonna get home, get dinner going, and then I might hang out with my friend who lives this is another friend. When we hang out from time to time, and it's always fun. It's always a good time. So he lives in a community that has a jacuzzi in it. So I might be going there to just hang out, chill, relax, let my body decompress some. And yeah, so let's get on going with it. All right, so I'm back home and still feeling a lot, but through voice notes, I talked with my soul sister Majestic, and she gave me some good reassurance, and just helped me affirm what I am feeling within myself. Not like the negative stuff, but like some subtleties that I've been picking up on recently that I haven't really been acknowledging. And she helped me to just kind of like hone in on those and really see a little bit more clearly. So I'm gonna be doing some more meditation on that. Can't really disclose what it is exactly right now, but some clarity has been gained and I'm grateful for it. So right now, I'm about to head over to my friend with a jacuzzi, head over to his place, my friend Derek. And like I said earlier, I don't really want to be around people right now, but this this feels good because he is a familiar person to me, and being in the jacuzzi, I know is going to help my body feel a whole lot better. Because today I just felt burnt out and drained, and even though I tried to rest as much as I could, it's been tough. It's been tough to actually feel well rested. So I'm grateful for this opportunity to go over and hang out with them and be in the jacuzzi. So I'm gonna take advantage of that right now, and then I'm gonna check in with y'all when I get back home. All right, jacuzzi is right on over there. Just wait for those people to get out. Okay, it is the next day. It's another hot day, but I'm feeling way better than yesterday. So I did a lot of meditating last night, even after I got back from my friend's house with the jacuzzi, and I'm feeling a lot better today. Let me adjust this chair real quick. I'm feeling a lot better. Still feel like a little bit of heaviness, but at the same time I feel a lot better because it feels like I'm getting back on track with what I really need to be doing. And I've gotten off track with trying to take on too much burden from my family. And like I said, it's another hot day, so I'm gonna point this fan at me right here. It's hot. It's hot, and I'm about to, if I didn't have to do some work on the computer, I would be outside going somewhere probably near the water where I could stay a lot cooler, but I have some work to do today, so I might not be vlogging for the rest of the day, but this is gonna be the final scene in the vlog. So yeah, I just want to express that I'm feeling a lot better today because I was unconsciously, no, really consciously taking on a lot more burden of my family, because it's like I see how much better we all could be living, and I've been wanting to help all of us become better versions of ourselves, not to where like I'm doing all the work for them, but just like show them a better way and have them kind of follow me, be like leading that example, leading that way. But it's a lot when you're trying to help people, trying to pull them along when they don't really want to go the same way, or at least go the same speed that you're going at. So I was doing too much of that with my family, and it was basically just telling me, like, I was feeling within myself, especially after the voice notes from Majestic last night. It just allowed me to see the right path back to me, allowed me to see the right path back to myself. And I was taking on too much burden and not fully focusing on myself. I was trying to do things that I can do for my family, but I was putting them ahead of me, when in reality, I need to be selfish, but in the most healthiest and the most beneficial ways. Not just to get what I want to get and everything, but doing what I need to do for myself will allow me to become a better version of myself, have more resources, be able to tap into more resources, have more connections and everything. And then when I am in a position to help my family even more, then I can more easily do that without taking on excess burden, without taking on excess weight. Because it's like it's like I have a motorcycle right now. And max, I could fit another person on the back, and that's it. But I'm trying to take my whole family, we're a family of 7, and then my extended family as well, which is more people. I'm trying to take them all on the motorcycle that I have right now. I got to upgrade before I do any of that. So I got to focus on myself right now. I have to focus on myself, and again, not in a negative, selfish way, but in a positive and a more healthy and more beneficial selfish way. Being selfish so that I can do what I need to do, and then as I pour into my cup overflows, and that overflow, that excess is what gets shared with my family. So that's what I need. That's the approach that I need to get back into, because I was on that before, but I started focusing way too much on helping others, which again is noble. You can look at it as a very good thing, but it could also be very detrimental, which is what it was doing for me. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm ending this vlog out right here. And yeah, we got a lot more coming, because I feel like I'm getting back into the real flow of manifesting and creating my dream life, my ideal life, fulfilling my purpose. So we're getting on with it, and there's gonna be a whole lot more coming soon. So stay tuned, and yeah, much love and wholeness to you all.